Chapter 1. The Power of 50 Words. Ali was a simple boy with a strong dream. He lived in a small village where people spoke their own local language every day. English was not common there. Many people thought English was very hard. They believed you needed big books, long grammar rules, and thousands of words. Ali also thought this at first, but one day his thinking changed. He heard a simple idea from an old teacher. The teacher said, "You do not need many words to start. Even 50 words are enough if you use them well." This idea stayed in Ali's mind. It gave him hope. Ali decided to test this idea. He took a small notebook. On the first page, he wrote 50 simple English words. These words were easy and useful. Words like I, you, he, she, go, come, eat, drink, see, make, take, happy, sad, big, small, day, night, home, school, and work. He did not choose difficult words. He chose words that he could use every day. This was his first step. It was small, but it was strong. Every morning, Ali woke up early. He sat quietly and read his 50 words. He spoke them slowly and clearly. He repeated them many times. At first, it felt strange. His tongue was not used to English sounds. Sometimes he made mistakes. Sometimes he forgot the meaning, but he did not stop. He reminded himself, practice is more important than perfection. This simple thought helped him continue. Ali did not try to learn everything at once. He focused on using what he had. He started making small sentences with his 50 words. His first sentences were not perfect. He said, I go market. Then he learned to say, I go to market. He improved slowly. He added one small change at a time. He did not feel shame for his mistakes. Instead, he learned from them. This made his learning strong. During the day, Ali practiced again and again. When he walked outside, he spoke in English. He looked at a tree and said, "This is a tree." He looked at the sky and said, "The sky is big." Okay. He drank water and said, "I drink water." These sentences were very simple, but they helped his mind. He was not just learning words. He was learning how to think in English. This was a big change. Ali also talked to himself. At night, he sat alone and spoke about his day. He said, I go to school. I see my friend. I feel happy. Sometimes he stopped and thought. He tried to remember the right word. If he did not know a word, he used another simple word. He did not stop speaking. This habit made him confident. Slowly, his fear became less. One day, his friend Ahmad saw him talking alone. Ahmad laughed and said, "Why are you talking like this? You only know a few words." Ali smiled and replied, "Yes, I know only 50 words, but I use them every day. This makes me better." Ahmad did not believe him at first. But after some days, Ahmad noticed a change. Ali was speaking more clearly. He was not afraid. He was improving. Ali also started listening to simple English audio. He listened to short sentences. He did not understand everything, but he listened carefully. When he heard a word from his list, he felt happy. He said, "I know this word." This gave him confidence. Slowly, he started to understand more words. His ears became trained. His mind became active. Ali learned a very important lesson. He understood that learning is not about how many words you know. It is about how you use them. 50 words can be enough to start speaking, eh? If you use them again and again, they become strong in your mind. They become a part of your thinking. This is how real learning happens. Sometimes, Ali felt tired. Sometimes, he felt slow. He saw others who knew more English than him. For a moment, he felt weak. But then he remembered his goal. Okay, he told himself, I will not compare myself with others. I will focus on my own progress. This thought gave him peace. He continued his practice with patience. Ali also made a simple rule for himself. He decided to speak English every day, even if it was only for 10 minutes. He did not miss a single day. This daily habit became his strength, became his high strength. It made his learning steady and continuous. Small daily effort brought big results. After some weeks, Ali noticed a change. He was speaking faster. His sentences were clearer. He was not afraid of making mistakes. His 50 words felt more powerful now. They were not just words. They were tools that helped him express his ideas. He felt proud of his progress. One evening, Ali sat quietly and thought about his journey. He realized something important. He realized that success does not come from big steps. It comes from small, regular effort. It comes from patience and practice. He smiled and said, I started with 50 words, and now I can speak. This is just the beginning. Ali knew that his journey was not over. It had just started, but he was happy. He had found a simple and powerful way to learn, and he was ready to move forward, step by step, with confidence in his heart. Chapter 2. Growing with the same words. Ali did not change his method. He stayed with his 50 words. But now, he used them in a smarter way. He understood that learning is not about adding too many new words quickly. It is about using the same words in many different ways. This idea helped him grow faster. He did not feel pressure. He felt control over his learning. Every day, Ali made new sentences from the same words. Before, he said, I go to school. Now, he tried to say more. He said, I go to school every day. Vocal. Then he said, I go to school in the morning. He added small ideas to the same sentence. He learned how to expand his thoughts. This made his English richer without adding many new words. Ali also started asking questions. Before, he only made simple statements. Now, he asked, "Do you go to school? Are you happy? Do you drink water?" These questions helped him think more deeply. They also helped him imagine real conversations. He felt like he was talking to someone, even when he was alone. One day, Ali decided to practice with a mirror. He stood in front of it and looked at himself. Kang. He spoke as if he was talking to another person. He said, "Hello, how are you?" Then he answered, "I am fine." He smiled at himself. At first, it felt funny. Kent. But slowly, it became normal. This practice helped him build confidence. He was not afraid of his own voice anymore. Ali also learned how to connect sentences. Before, he spoke in short, separate lines. Now, he tried to join them. He said, "I go to school and I see my friend. I feel happy because I learn new things." These small connections made his speech smoother. He was not just saying words. He was sharing ideas. In the village, people started noticing Ali. They saw that he was speaking English more often. One day, a shopkeeper asked him, "Can you say something in English?" Ali smiled and said, "Yes, I can speak a little." Kong? I learn every day. The shopkeeper was surprised. He said, "Your English is simple, but it is clear." This made Ali very happy. He understood that clear communication is more important than difficult words. Also began to write more. He used his notebook every night. He wrote about his day in simple English. He wrote, "Today I go to market. I see many people. I feel tired but happy." Eket. His writing was not perfect, but it was honest. It helped him remember words and sentences. Writing made his thinking stronger. Sometimes, Ali added one or two new words, but he was careful. He did not add too many at once. When he learned a new word, he used it many times. He made sure he understood it well. This way, his vocabulary grew slowly but strongly. He did not forget his words easily. Ali also listened more carefully now. Before, he only tried to hear familiar words. Now, he tried to understand full sentences. He listened to slow English conversations. He repeated what he heard. He copied the sound and the rhythm. This improved his pronunciation. His speech became clearer and more natural. One important change happened in Ali's mind. He stopped being afraid of mistakes. Before, he worried about speaking wrong English. Now, he saw mistakes as part of learning. When he made a mistake, he corrected it and moved on. He did not stop speaking. This gave him freedom. He felt relaxed while speaking. Ali's friend Ahmad came back one day. He said, "Ali, I want to learn like you." Ali smiled and said, "Start with simple words. Use them every day. Do not wait for perfect English." Ahmad started practicing with Ali. They spoke together. They asked each other questions. They laughed at their mistakes. This made learning fun. Ali also made small challenges for himself. One day, he tried to speak only in English for 1 hour. Another day, he described everything around him in English. These small challenges pushed him forward. They made his brain active. They helped him think faster. After some time, Ali realized something powerful. He was no longer translating in his mind. Akka. He was thinking directly in English. When he saw something, English words came to his mind quickly. This was a big step. It showed that his practice was working. People in the village began to respect Ali. They saw his effort. They saw his growth. Some people even asked him for help. Ali always gave the same advice. He said, "Do not wait to learn many words. Start with a few. Use them again and again. Practice every day." His simple method inspired others. At night, Ali sat quietly and thought about his progress. He smiled and said, "I still use the same 50 words. But now I can say many things." He felt proud, but he stayed humble. He knew there was still more to learn, but he was not afraid. He had found a path that worked. Ali learning English. Ali understood that learning English is like growing a plant. You water it every day, you give it time. You do not pull it to make it grow faster. You stay patient, and slowly it becomes strong and beautiful. With this thought, Ali closed his notebook and looked at the sky. He felt calm and confident. He was ready for the next step in his journey. Maliand. Chapter 3. From simple words to strong confidence, Ali's journey continued with the same spirit. He still used his simple words, but now his confidence was much stronger. He was no longer the boy who was afraid to speak. He had become someone who enjoyed speaking. He looked for chances to use English in his daily life. Even small moments became practice for him. When he woke up, he said, "Today is a good day." When he worked, he said, "I do my work well." These small habits made English a natural part of his life. Ali now focused on improving his fluency. Before, he spoke slowly and stopped many times. Now, he tried to speak without long pauses. He did not worry too much about grammar. He focused on speaking clearly and smoothly. If he made a mistake, he corrected it later. He did not stop in the middle. This helped him speak more freely. His speech became more natural. Day by day. One day, Ali met a traveler who came to his village. The traveler spoke English. Ali felt a little nervous, but he remembered his practice. He walked to the traveler and said, "Hello, how are you?" The traveler smiled and replied, "I am fine. And you?" Ali felt happy. He continued, "I am fine. Welcome to our village." Their conversation was simple, but it was real. Ali was using his English in real life. This moment gave him great confidence. After that day, Ali believed in himself more. He realized that simple English is enough to communicate. You do not need perfect grammar or big words to talk to someone. You need courage, practice, and clear thinking. This lesson changed his mindset completely. He stopped doubting himself. Ollie also improved his listening skills further. Now, he listened to longer conversations. He tried to understand the meaning, not just the words. He learned how people connect ideas. He noticed how they use simple words in different ways. This helped him improve his own speaking. He copied good sentences and used them in his daily practice. Writing also became an important part of his learning. Before, he wrote only a few lines. Now, he wrote longer paragraphs. He wrote about his dreams, his village, and his daily life. He used simple words, but his ideas were clear. Writing helped him organize his thoughts. It made his mind sharp. It also helped him remember new patterns of sentences. Ali started helping more people in his village. Some young boys came to him and said, "We want to learn English like you." Ali smiled and said, "Start small. Kang, do not be afraid. Use simple words every day." He taught them his method. He gave them a list of basic words. He told them to speak daily, just like he did. Slowly, a small group formed. They practiced together every evening. In these group sessions, they spoke simple English. They asked each other questions. They shared small stories. They made mistakes and learned from them. The environment was friendly and supportive. No one laughed at mistakes. Instead, they helped each other. This made learning easy and enjoyable. Ali also learned something new about confidence. He understood that confidence does not come in one day. It grows slowly. It comes from daily practice. It comes from trying again and again. Even when you feel tired, you continue. This builds inner strength. This strength helps you speak without fear. Sometimes, Ali still faced challenges. There were moments when he could not find the right words. There were times when he did not understand what others said. But now he did not feel weak. He stayed calm. He asked simple questions like, "Please say again," or "What do you mean?" This helped him learn more. It also made communication easier. Ali's family noticed a big change in him. He was more confident. He spoke with clarity. He even started teaching his younger brother. He used simple examples. He said, "Look at this. This is a book." "Say it," his brother repeated. This made Ali happy. Teaching others made his own learning stronger. After many months, Ali looked back at his journey. He smiled with pride. He had started with only 50 words. People laughed at him in the beginning, but he did not stop. He stayed patient. He practiced every day. And now he could speak English with confidence. His sentences were simple, but they were clear and meaningful. Ali understood a powerful truth. He realized that success in learning English does not depend on how many words you know. It depends on how often you practice and how well you use what you know. Kim? Even a small number of words can take you far if you use them wisely. One evening, Ali sat under a tree and thought about his journey. The sky was calm. The air was soft. He said to himself, I started with 50 words. Now I have confidence. This is my real success. He felt thankful for his effort and patience. Ali's story became an inspiration for others. People in the village started believing that they could also learn English. They saw that it was not impossible. It just needed a simple start and daily practice, and in his heart, Ali knew one thing clearly. Learning never ends. There is always more to learn. Okay? But the most important step is to begin. With simple words, strong belief, and daily effort, anyone can learn. His journey showed that big success can come from small beginnings. And with this belief, Ali was ready to continue learning, growing, and helping others on the same path. Chapter 4: A New Life with Simple English. Ali's journey did not stop after he gained confidence. In fact, it became even more meaningful. Now, English was not just something he practiced. Okay. It became a part of his daily life. He used it in real situations. He used it to learn new things. He used it to connect with people. His 50 words had opened a new door for him. Every morning, Ali added a small habit. He started thinking about his plans in English. He said, Today I will work. Today I will help my family. Today I will learn something new. These simple thoughts helped him stay focused. His mind slowly became trained to think in English without effort. This was a big change from his early days. Ali also started reading simple English stories. At first, he chose very easy books. The sentences were short. The words were familiar. When he saw a new word, he did not stop for a long time. He tried to understand it from the sentence. If he could not understand, he wrote it down and checked it later. This method helped him read without fear. Reading made his mind stronger and gave him new ideas. In the village, Ali became known as the boy who speaks English. People came to him for help. Some wanted to learn. Some just wanted to hear him speak. Ali always spoke in a simple and clear way. He did not try to show off. He knew that simple English is powerful. He told everyone, start hard, small. Speak daily. Do not be afraid. His words were easy, but they touched people's hearts. One day, a visitor came to the village again. This time, Ali spoke with more confidence. He did not stop or feel shy. He said, Welcome. How can I help you? The visitor smiled and asked some questions. Ali answered them calmly. The conversation was longer than before. After some time, the visitor said, Your English is very clear. How did you learn? Ali replied, I started with only 50 words. I practiced every day. The visitor was surprised and impressed. This moment changed Ali's thinking again. Pi. He realized that he could use English for real opportunities. He could meet new people. He could learn from the world. His dream started to grow bigger. He wanted to improve more. He wanted to help more people learn. Ali also improved his daily practice. Now, he did not only speak. He also listened, read, and wrote every day. He made a simple routine. In the morning, he spoke. In the afternoon, he listened. In the evening, he read. At night, he wrote. Now, this balance made his learning complete. Each part helped the other. Ali understood something very important now. He learned that learning English is not about speed. It is about consistency. Even if you practice for a short time every day, you will improve. But if you stop, you will forget. So he never stopped. Even on busy days, he practiced for a few minutes. Ali's group of learners also grew bigger. More boys joined him. They sat together in the evening. They spoke in simple English. They asked questions. They shared stories. Sometimes they made mistakes, but they laughed and corrected each other kindly. This group became like a small family. Everyone supported each other. Ali also started telling short stories in English. He used simple words, but his stories had meaning. He talked about hard work, patience, and hope. People listened carefully. They understood him because his language was clear. This made Ali happy. He saw that communication is not about difficult words. It is about clear ideas. One day, Ali's father said to him, "I am proud of you. You worked hard. You did not give up." These words touched Ali deeply. He felt thankful. He remembered the days when people laughed at him. He remembered his small notebook with 50 words. He smiled and said, "Those 50 words changed my life." Ali also learned to stay humble. He knew that he was still learning. He did not think he was perfect. He stayed open to new knowledge. He listened more. He asked questions. He kept improving step by step. This attitude helped him grow continuously. Now, Ali had a new goal. He wanted to help many people learn English in a simple way. He wanted to show them that learning is not difficult. It only needs the right method and daily effort. He started guiding others with patience. He told them, "Do not wait for the right time. Start today with what you have." At night, Ali sat under the same sky where he once felt unsure. But now his heart was full of confidence. He looked at the stars and thought about his journey. He said, "I started small. I stayed patient. And I never stopped." These words gave him peace. Ali's story became a message for everyone. It showed that big success can come from small beginnings. It showed that simple steps, repeated daily, can bring great change. It showed that belief in yourself is the key to growth. And as Ali closed his eyes that night, he knew one thing clearly. His journey was still going on.